Hi, my name is Samar, but I also go by Sam or First Time Panner, and any of those that you want to call me, you can. You might hear the jets in the background. Sorry, I can't do anything about that. I live right next to a base for the jets in the town, so sorry. You also might hear my cat eating her breakfast, so we're gonna roll with it. This will be my very late update for my That's So 2000s Project Pan round 2, and this was a project that I created in collaboration with the Fantastic Ladies. So that page will be I can't speak. The Facebook page will be linked below, but you don't have to be a member to do the projects anymore. So yeah, I'm letting you know that because if you haven't seen the post, if you're not on the Facebook page, this project is coming back for a round 3, which is really exciting. I can't believe people want this project enough to do it 3 years in a row. So I'm just very happy about it, and I will also link the actual post where Danny, thank you Danny by the way for putting in all the hard work to get the 3rd round going, which will be starting in April when this round ends. But I'll link the post that Danny made in the Fantastic Ladies group, so if you want all that information and like all the prompts and everything, definitely go check out that post. I also I have the current prompts on my Instagram in my like pinned stories, so those are for the round 1 and 2 prompts, but I did actually add 5 prompts for round 3. So when that project starts, I will be adding those prompts to my story, but for now you can check out the Facebook post if you would like to join in next round. I'm really excited, and I know Shelly was Shelly from Unapologetically Shelly. She was trying to like do all of the prompts before this round ends in April, and I like didn't want to announce it before Danny announced it, but now I can tell her she doesn't have to race through them if she doesn't want to, because this will be back for a 3rd year, so she has plenty of time to do all the prompts she hasn't hit yet. So that was just a little bit of housekeeping. I just wanted to let you know and make that announcement in case you hadn't already seen. I'm very excited. I'm following everyone. If you're on the list of participants for next year, like next round, I mean, I'm trying to follow everyone on Instagram and subscribe to their channel so that I can keep up with your intros and updates when they are posted. So just let me know if I haven't followed you yet, and I definitely will. I just might have missed you. But anyway, this project goes from April 16th of 2023 to April 16th of 2024, and then it's restarting of course on April 16th of 2024. So this is a rolling style project pan that is all about the 2000s, so 2000 through 2009, and it's based on prompts that I created about the 2000s of course. And I set the kind of guideline to have 5 prompts at a time, but of course you can do as many or as little as you want at a time. It's totally up to you. This is just supposed to be a chill, laid back project. Oh darn, I was gonna wear my MTV shirt. I totally forgot. Sorry about that. I usually try to wear a shirt relating to the 2000s. Anyway, I'm just gonna get into my items because I've been talking for way too long now. I have 3 rollouts this time, so I will also have 3 roll-ins, so that's really exciting, especially since there are only 3 months left to make progress in this round of the project. So I will actually talk about my rollouts first because one of them I don't have with me and I will forget about it if I don't talk about it first, and that was for the prompt Just Dance. So this was one that I had in for a 2nd time because I didn't finish the prompt in round 1, so I wanted to bring it back just so I can like get a complete you know, just so I can like actually finish the item that I put in for this prompt. So round 1 I had in a mini foundation. The prompt for that, by the way, is something that you would only wear to a party, and I usually only wear liquid foundation to a like party or a special event because for me it's more high maintenance. So round one I put in a liquid foundation, and for this round, when I brought it back into the project last month, I decided to put in a liquid foundation sample. It was the Tarte Amazonian Clay Foundation, and I don't have it with me because it was just like one of those little sample things with like you just like peel back the flap. It has a tiny bit of foundation, so I used all of that in one sitting, and I didn't really want to keep the like little foil pack around, so I just tossed the packaging. But yeah, I did finish that. I used it all in one sitting, as like I mixed them together to make foundation shade, and then I used it for contour. So that is done. I don't really like the Amazonian Clay Foundation formula. It's just too dry for me, and I even have combo oily skin that was way too dry for me, so I will never be buying that foundation. But I'm glad that I was able to try it, and now that prompt is done. By the way, sorry if you can like hear my raincoat or like my windbreaker. I probably should not have worn this for filming, but too late. My next empty is another one that I brought in last month to like redo from round one, and that was the prompt Black Eyed Peas, which is any black product or black packaging. And I actually brought in my not milk makeup, my commodity milk perfume sample, because that had like a black sample bottle, and my goal was to finish that. And I was planning on bringing it with me to the trip that I went on over the holidays, and then I forgot to bring it. I literally took it out of my purse right before I left, I think like to spray it on myself, and then I forgot to put it back in my purse, so I didn't have that. I did have other perfume there when I actually got there, so I had like a fragrance there, but I wasn't able to bring it on my trip, and I thought, okay, I'll just use it quickly when I get back before I update the project. This is turning into such a long story, but when I got back, it was on my bed, and I was so tired. I literally just crashed. And then when I woke up the next morning, it was no longer on my bed. So I think it rolled like behind my bed frame, and I cannot get it because this bed frame plus the like the legs of the like mattress platform together, they're so heavy. I cannot even like push my bed to the side, so once something goes back there, it's gone. And I'm not gonna get that back until probably I move out of this apartment, so I decided to switch it with something, and the product that I brought in instead was my NYX matte finishing spray, and this is actually something that I brought with me on my trip, but I didn't finish it until I got back, so luckily I did still have it with me to show. But since it's black packaging, I thought it will be fine, and I did finish it, so I'm swapping it out during the rollout just so I can have something for that prompt, because there's no way I'm ever gonna get that back, and I don't want to have to redo this prompt over. So sorry if that's cheating, but that's what I decided to do. Yeah, my final rollout, you should already know if you've seen my pans in my collection video, but that is my contour from my e.l.f. palette. This was for the prompt Oh Snap, which is anything that snaps closed, and I mean this palette of course like snaps closed, so. But yeah, I was finally able to hit pan in this. It took me so long. There's the garbage truck. It took me way longer than it should have taken me because I've been using this powder for like 3 years. But yeah, I finally have pan in it, and I'm so happy. Not only can I roll this item out, but I have been wanting to franken these two powders together, because this is just slightly too dark to be a face powder for me, but slightly too light to be a bronzer for me. So I do want to mix these two together to make like my own bronzer shade. So also like this packaging is so old and it's only half full, so it's kind of like, you know, bothersome to like keep in my like on my makeup area for only like one product that I'm using. So yeah, that's a rollout, and now I'll talk about the products that are still in the project. First, I'll talk about my Essence, the blush in the shade 10 Befitting. And this was for the prompt flip phone, which is anything in a compact. And unfortunately, this compact broke, so it doesn't flip closed anymore. You know, that's just cheap Essence packaging. But the product inside is very good. My goal for this was to wear off the imprint, and there is still a little bit of imprint left, but it is finally starting to wear away. Like visibly, it looks like this has been used a lot finally, so I'm very excited about that. I kind of decided I don't mind if this takes until the end of this round to hit my goal on this, because I do want to get really good use on this, especially since the packaging broke. This is getting very bothersome to use. My last product was my Milani Color Statement lipstick in the shade Teddy Bear. This was for the prompt High School Musical, which is something that you've been using since high school. And I indeed have been, not this tube, but I have been using this exact shade of lipstick since high school. This was like one of the first lipsticks that I ever tried. This, and like I would use this my mom had these two lipsticks from like Maybelline and Fashion Fair, and one was like way too light for me, and then the other one was way too orange, so I would mix those two together. But if I wasn't wearing that, I was wearing this every day for like the last year of high school pretty much. So I rolled this in, this was like pretty much brand new when I brought it in, so my goal was just to be able to make a new line marking for progress every update. So this will be in until the end of this round, and I have been able to do that every update so far, so that's really exciting. Oh my goodness, this paper just came out of my notebook. So okay, I guess it makes it easier to show you, but I'm going to have to keep track of this paper. But so here's where it is, and as you can see, it's literally just above this line right here. So yeah, I was able to make really good progress on this, and that's because this was the only lipstick I brought with, or no, other than my red lipstick that I wore for Christmas, this was the only lipstick that I brought with me while I was on my trip, and I was there for 2.5 weeks, so I wore this almost every day that I was there. And yeah, I was able to get really good progress on it, so I'm glad that even though that's not the only new lipstick that I'm panning, I'm still able to get use on it. And then I have a feeling that this will be probably like half used by the time this round of the project ends. So I have 3 roll-ins, and leading up to this update, I only had 4 prompts that I had left to do, and I just decided I'm just gonna pick which ones I do instead of rolling, because I'll be rolling 3 out of 4. So yeah, I just like selected the 3 that I wanted to do and saved the one that I wasn't really ready for until next update. So that is a little bit of cheating, but I figured really no one's gonna care. So the first one that I picked is Since You've Been Gone, and that is a product that you can't wait to be out of your collection. And I chose my Jo Malone English Pear and Freesia or Freesia perfume sample. And while I do really love the scent of this, I no longer support Jo Malone, so, and I have a lot of these little samples, and then I also have a deluxe size of this exact scent, so I need to start working these out of my collection. And I thought I'd start with one of the little samples, so my goal of course will be to finish this. I don't think that's going to be hard for me to do because I love the scent, but this is very strong, so you only need 1 spray of this to last you all day, and I am panning 2 other fragrances at the moment, so I will make this my priority because I do want it to be gone by next update so I can roll something out. But yeah, this is the first item. The next 2 I really don't think will be done until the end of the project, which is why I'm gonna focus on the perfume sample, and one of them is for the prompt Okay, I could not remember what the prompt was. It is the dog Happy Meal toy, and I feel like a lot of people, whenever they get this prompt, they're confused on what that is. And the explanation for the prompt is just something that you collect or have many of. And that's because if you remember, of course it was a Happy Meal toy from McDonald's, and it was like little tiny stuffed animal dogs that you would get on a keychain. I think they might have had cats too at one point, but when I was in elementary school, like first, second, third grade, it was like the thing to like collect them and like put them on your backpack and stuff. At least like in my elementary school. I don't know if everyone did that, but yeah, that was something that I would collect. I very seldom got Happy Meals, but when I did, I was so excited to get like either the dog Happy Meal toy or like those little dolls that they would give out. Anyway, so that's why the prompt is something that you collect or have many of. So I decided to bring in one of my NYX soft matte lip creams, and I collect these kind of because all of these are named after different like popular cities. So I always, whenever I go to a new city, I get, if they have it, I get the city from the line, even if I know I'm not gonna wear it, which like, you know, isn't good, but it's because I collect them as like a little memory for me. I've never used any of those before except for one I did bring on a trip with me, but then it went bad, so I replaced it anyway. So all of mine that I have are currently untouched. I did swatch this yesterday, and it doesn't smell bad, but it also doesn't smell like for normal scent. And I got this 2 years ago, but I checked the batch code on this, and this is a little over 3 years. So I do kind of need to be quick with this because this is in the shade Los Angeles, and this is actually the only shade out of all the ones that I have that I think I would use because it's kind of just like a mid-tone brown, and this is the only one that I think would like look good on me. Why did I do the swatch over there? So this is what it looks like, and yeah, it doesn't smell bad, but I haven't used a soft matte lip cream in like 2 years, but I feel like they did have some sort of scent to them. So if this doesn't have like a scent, I feel like maybe it's starting to go bad a little bit. But I did just open this yesterday, so I feel like it'll be okay. Hopefully it doesn't irritate my lips at all. If it does, then I will take this out of the project and swap it out for something else. And for my goal for this product, I have decided that since the 2000s were the start of the 21st century, I will try to use this 21 times. And I think that's actually a pretty good goal because it's not too low, but I only have 3 months left of this project, and if I use this steadily, that will be 7 uses a month. So I definitely think that's doable, but it's not like super easy. And I'm actually kind of excited to wear this. I think it's a really nice shade. And yeah, I'll probably wear this next update just to show you what it looks like. But yeah, that's the second item. My third item is for the prompt 13 going on 30, which by the way was like one of my favorite movies when I was a kid. My celebrity crush was Mark Ruffalo. When I saw that movie when I was like 7 years old, and I just loved him so much, and I still do. But anyway, the prompt for this is an item that you fell back in love with, because you know Matt falls back in love with Jenna. So yeah, I decided to put in one of my eyeliners, my liquid eyeliners, and this is the Sephora Colorful Wink It Felt Liner, the waterproof version in the shade Cup of Joe, which is just a brown. And I decided to put in a felt tip liner because I used to use liquid liners every day when I was in high school and college, pretty much. Like the first few years of college and the last few years of high school. So for like 3 or 4 years straight, I would wear, you know, a winged liquid eyeliner every single day. And for years, I kind of just fell out of the habit of doing that. And this past year in 2023, I kind of got back into doing that. And I mean, I'm wearing a wing today with a black, and yeah, I've just been really loving doing wings with liquid liner, so I've kind of fallen back into this type of product, and now I have like 3 different ones in 3 different colors. So this will be in for a goal to finish, and I do think that I will be able to do that by the end of this round, because even though I got this only like a few months ago, maybe like 3 months ago, this I could tell did not come with a lot of product in it, and it's already starting to dry up a tiny bit on me. So I do think I can finish this by the end of the project, but I'm going to enjoy it while I have it. So that is my update for this month. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions on this project or like the upcoming round, please let me know, and I will answer all of the questions you have. If you're having trouble finding anything like links to instructions or anything, let me know. But other than that, I hope you have a great day.